Okay, let me also show you how you can create the same thing using our software direct without going to create the panels in AutoCAD. Okay, of course I'll create a new project, and then I'll just click on modeling. If it's not already set to modeling, I'll pick my rectangular model, rectangular panel. Okay, then I'll click on the starting point, just drop it. Remember, this is my M, this is where we're going. You can see I want to take the rectangle, the panel between here. You can see this is 50 by 30, it's 50 30, that is 5030 millimeters by, on the width, by 4750. Just go straight to the software, then change the width to 5030, change the height to 4750. So that's it. Then the next, I'll select this panel, I'll click on reference by panel, then I'll copy it button, copy selected panel button, scroll down, click on the copied panel. I'll change the width, the height, sorry, to 2000. Again, you can take another look. You can see the height this time around is 2000. Okay, so just change the height to 2000. Then I can copy this panel again, the selected panel, copy it bottom, then I can change the height to what I have. You can see in this case the height is 5000. Sometimes drawings can be more complex than this. I think the architect did a generous work in bringing out the works very well. Okay, you can see I have that. Then next I will take this and just let's measure out the offset distance. To go back to home, click on measure. I can read between grids. You can see the measured length is 1000 millimeters. Okay, now this again, if you don't have the direct measurements. Okay, for this next panel, you can see there is a recess of 1000. Okay, and all we need to do, you can go back to the software. Okay, the panel is actually the width is 3230 by 15. Okay, and so I just go back to the software. If I want, I can put another panel. Quite very simple. Make sure it drops at 1000 as it, or okay, let me just finish that. This is a panel, drop, and then the height is already at 1500. Just change the width to 3230. Okay, or alternatively, I can also copy this panel to the right, change the start point Y to 3000. You can see this starts at 2000. Change the start point Y to 3000. That will push the panel down. Anyway, okay, and then I can now change the other parameters. This is 3230, the width, and then the height is 1500. Okay, sometimes it's good to use the second method to make sure there's no gap between the panels. Okay, so that is by the way. Then the next, of course, I can select this panel, copy it below or to bottom, and then change the height to 4250. Then next I can copy this panel to bottom, change the height to 7. Okay, so just take a look again at AutoCAD. Okay, now the next one is 5,000. It's between here and here. Okay, that is the next panel. It's 5,000. Okay, let's change this to 5,000. So that's it. You can see, very simple way we are coupling up our panel. Now the next again, go again, take a look. So we have this. Okay, the next is panel 7. I can actually show the panel numbers. Okay, so I can copy this panel. This is the panel we're dealing with now, this particular panel. So I can copy this panel 4 to the right. Go to reference by panel, copy to the right, change this to 4500, and the height is 3,000. Okay, I can copy this button, change the height again because the width remains the same to 6250. Then I can copy again, select it to bottom, and then I'll change the width, the height, sorry, to 1500. Now the next, start again from here, copy to the right, then I will the width is 2630, then the height is 3,000. I'm talking about this panel. You can see it's 2620 by 3,000. And then the next will be this long one, which is from here to here is 6250. And then I can copy this again. This is 1500. Okay, so that's the way it goes. It's equally easy to make the model with our software, you know, instead of going to AutoCAD. Okay. Okay, next I can of course copy all these other ones. For instance, I can copy 7, copy panel, I'll put it here. Then always escape before you copy the next one. I can copy 9, I can copy, so I copied 8, turn to 14. I can copy 9, okay, because they're kind of symmetrical. I can also copy 4 and put it here. I can copy 5, can copy the next one. Okay. Now next I can also copy this. Okay, I can copy this because they are symmetrical, so then I can copy the next one. Finally I can copy this. So you can see this is exactly how you can actually use the software to make your modeling much more easier and faster. Okay, but it's all left for you to decide which method you want to use. The goal is to make it easier, but if you're using AutoCAD, just be careful, so you don't make mistakes along the line. Okay, this is how you can use the software to recreate the same thing. We have taught this in our previous lessons. I just want to show you an alternative also. Okay, the next I will now show you how you can also sketch in your beam span in AutoCAD and your column points in AutoCAD and read them into the software. Okay, so I will exit from here, then go back to AutoCAD.